Yo, what's up everybody? Jumping here, and I am back with my Noob's Guide for Sekiro Shadow Dies Twice. Now to start this episode, I have some unfinished business. I want to finish up all these NPC quest lines. It should be really quick and easy, but that's how I'm going to start the episode. But later on in this episode, I will be fighting two real bosses, so that should be a lot of fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way over here. Now this guy in the abandoned dungeon, you might have to talk to him again to trigger this, but if you come back over here where that one guy was, well, now he's going to be over here, and he's a zombie with red eyes. Oh my god. But now we can do the same thing that we did before. Just trigger him, run away, come up here. You want to run towards like the cell area, and then we can turn around and we should be able to get a stealth kill on him to cheese this and make this extremely easy. Otherwise, if you actually fight him, it can be somewhat of a difficult fight. But let's go ahead and get back in the water, and we need to rush him so we can get to him in time. And here we go. Let's go and get that stealth kill. Hey buddy, how you doing? Now he's gonna drop a unique item. He's gonna talk a lot as well, but that will officially end his quest line. And now we can go ahead and come over here, and I'm gonna make my way back to the Simpo Temple, and I am going to go and talk to the crying monk. So I'm gonna cut this ahead, and I will see you guys in a moment. Alrighty guys, well we are here now, and you have two options when it comes to this monk. You can give him the white flower, and if you do that, you're gonna have to finish up his quest line, or you can give him the red and white flower, and then we can tell him to go somewhere. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go ahead and give him the red and white flower. And now we can suggest a travel destination. Now I'm gonna tell him about the peddler, because the peddler was looking for a big and strong and dumb dude. And this guy, I mean, look at that face. He is definitely the one he's looking for. So let's send him there. Now effectively by doing this, we have finished the crying monk. We have also finished the merchant as well, which is something that you want to do before the end of the game. Now, if you want to make your way back to the idol, you can actually jump over here and then just jump up, and now we can get out of here. So, I'm now going to go to the outskirts, and I am going to go to the stairway, and we can go and talk to this guy. Alrighty guys, so I am here, and we can make our way down to the merchant, and we will see our big dumb friend there. And if we talk to him, he's going to thank us, and he's going to have a new inventory. So he's going to have some sugars that we can buy, which is great. Now the main item that you should buy from him before the end of the game is actually this. This is an upgrade material for your shuriken, so definitely get that. But he also has some rare upgrade materials that we can get from him. Now they are limited though, but in the end, I personally prefer doing this with the crying monk compared to actually doing his quest line, because I think you get more out of it if you do it this way. So that's what I personally would recommend you doing, but it's up to you how you want to do it. If you want to do his quest line, you can. That's perfectly fine. Alright, so now we are going to continue where we left off. We're going back to the temple, and we will go ahead and finish up that area, and then we will go and fight this boss that I've been saving forever. So we're going to go to the temple grounds, and I will see you guys in a moment. Alrighty guys, well the first thing we're going to do here is drop down onto the roof. We're going to grab this item. Now there's going to be some dogs over here. You do not need to fight the dogs, but I'm going to. So if you want to fight the dogs, aim for the one that's further away, and we can go ahead and do a jumping death blow on him. And now the other dog's going to know we're here, but we can smack him right away. There's also going to be another dog that's going to rush over here, but we should be able to smack that one, and then teabag a doom this last one. Come and get me, come on. There you go. Boom. So that's all the dogs. So now, if we run over this way, let's stick to the right. You want to make this jump right here. Lock onto the dog below us, and we can jump and do a jumping death blow. Now this other dog's going to know we're here, so just wait for him to attack, and then we can teabag a doom him. Pick up the item before we forget. And there's going to be a monkey in the tree here. Now, do not walk underneath the monkey, but walk to the right. It's going to drop down. We're going to attack it. One shot should do it. Attack this one behind the rock here, and that's going to take care of the monkeys. Now, if we come over here, there's going to be a pool, and there's going to be a couple of treasure carps. So just jump on in, take out the treasure carps real quick, rush the other one as well, take him out. Now, this pool is kind of important because in a little bit, I'm going to get a note from a guy. Now, if the guy doesn't give you the note, or if the guy's not there for you, that means you're too far in the story. And if you want to get the same note, you're going to get it from this pool by diving underneath the water, and it's going to be at the bottom. But there's also going to be another item over here. So let's go ahead and pick this up. Now, the purpose of the note is for the secret ending. So when I get it from the guy, I'm going to call it out and remind you guys about it. Because you can check it out, see if you can get it from the guy. If not, you're going to have to get it from this pool. Grapple over here, grapple up here. Go ahead and jump up, grab the item here. Now, it doesn't matter which one of the two guys you grab here, but let's get this guy real quick. You will not be seen. Jump over here, take out this guy. And now we're going to jump up. So let's go ahead and jump up, get behind this dude, take him out. As you can see, we're taking out everybody with stealth. So that's really cool. Take this dude out. Now there's two more. Hop on down, take this guy out. And finally, I don't know what this guy's doing. I guess he's just staring at the door. So that's his job all day. I wonder an enemy might come through this door. Let me stare at it. But it's all good because it's easy stealth. Now let's go ahead and run up here, and then we're going to go to the left, and there's going to be an item over here. Remember, with this guide, I'm trying to get all the items. I know I've already missed 2 items, and that's a bummer. But, you know, most of the items in the game are pretty whatever. Like that, for example. It's just 2 shards. Who cares? Now, right here by the steps, we can actually drop down. So that's what we're going to do. Drop on down. There's going to be 2 monkeys. The best thing to do here is just whirlwind slash. Take them both out. And there's another monkey down here. We can go ahead and get behind him. Stealth kill the monkey. Now we can go ahead and pick this up. And we also need to drop down here. So just drop on down. There's going to be a fat guy below us. So let's lock onto him. Jump and jumping death blow. And there's a monkey here as well that's like drunk or something. So take him out. And there's going to be several items over here. So let's make sure we pick them all up. There's going to be one over here. That was cool. I'll take that. And also, there's going to be an item down here by the bridge. So let's go and grab that. And then finally, there should be one right here. So that's all the items of this little area here. Now this next part can be a little bit tricky, but I'm going to show you how to do it with stealth. But it's really important that you stick to one side of this roof. Otherwise, you will probably be seen. So keep that in mind. You can use a sugar if you like to go invisible, but you don't need it here. So go ahead and grapple on the roof. Now we're going to run to the left and stick on this side of the roof. We do not want to go to the other side, otherwise we will be seen. Grapple over here, and we are going to come up behind this guy, take him out. Now right there, there's 2 guys, so we have to watch out for them, but we can go and get them right now. So let's go ahead and come over here, stick to this side of the roof. Wait for them to kind of move forward a little bit. Patience is a virtue. And we are now going to rush. Stick like this so he doesn't see you. Go up behind him, take him out. Now the other one we should be able to rush, no problem. So just get up behind him, take him out. Now we're going to do the same thing. There's one more guy who can see us. So we're going to just go ahead and stick to this side. Run over here. Grapple across, and now we should be able to jumping death blow this dude. So just jump off, get the death blow on him. And there's one more guy on the roof. He's not too important, but let's grapple back up. We can actually see him if we look. There he is. So let's go ahead and get behind him and take him out. So that's all these guys done. Now there's going to be a room with an item in it, and we want to get the item, but there's one annoying enemy in there. It's the centipede lady. So she looks like a statue, but she's really a centipede. It's really annoying. But run into the room on the left. Take out one guy with a stealth kill. Now just go ahead and whirlwind slash. And watch out. Try not to get completely destroyed. Take this guy out. Now we should be able to rush this dude. Take him out. Now if you want, you can actually run out of the room. That way the centipede will not get you. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. And now we can attack him until he dies. Come on. There we go. Take him out. Now, the centipede did not actually aggro on me, which is surprising. But if it is aggro, just run up to it and go ahead and throw out a firecracker, stun it, pick up the item, and now we can get out of here. So we're just going to leave. It doesn't drop anything, so don't worry about that. And I actually fought that on my first playthrough, and it was really annoying. So we're going to run up here, and we're going to run behind this rock over here to chill. And we're going to wait for this guy on the right to turn around, and then we can actually go and get him, and we can take out the other guys as well. So we're just going to chill here until they turn around. We need to be careful of the other guys. They might see us, so we need them all to kind of turn around here. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for a moment. I'm going to go behind this guy, take him out. Then I'm going to run behind the rock again. Okay, wait for these guys to kind of turn their backs. There we go. You're going to have to fight one of them here. But, you know, same deal. Just whirlwind slash and then attack like crazy. Okay, bro, you're really going to back up, huh? Okay, well, whatever. There we go. Got him. Now, there is an enemy coming up behind this rock, so this is what you want to do. Just crouch here, lock onto him, okay? And then go to the side and wait for the stealth thing to pop up. So, lock on. Ah, man. So, you got to be careful about that. If that does happen, though, go ahead and just run away, and he will go right back to that same spot, so you definitely need to be careful about that. If you get too close to him, he's probably going to see you. So keep that in mind as well. So let's go back now, but I did mess that up. See, he's going to now go back to his original spot. We could potentially rush him right away, but we're not going to. So go ahead and go on the side of the rock, lock onto him if I can. There we go. Sneak up on him, and there you go. We got him. So that's the way that you would want to do that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to head back. And the main goal here is to try to get 100% stealth if possible. It is going to be very difficult, especially at the end. But what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to drop down to this roof. Now, this is going to be a mini boss. We already fought this guy before. He's really easy. But this one is a little bit harder because of the enemies. But we can get a stealth kill on this one, where with the other one we couldn't. So go ahead and grapple up here. And now we can come up behind this guy right here. So take him out. Now there's another guy in front of us there. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go over here and chill. We're going to wait for this guy to actually turn around, because he was going to turn around there, as you can see. He would have seen us if we would have tried to get him. And now once he turns around again, we can go and get him. I'm not sure if you can fall off here, but you might want to be careful about that. So run up behind him, take him out. Now there's going to be a couple enemies down there. So we really want to get them both, like, right away if we can. So wait for that guy to kind of get close to the other guy. Do a jumping death blow on one. Now we can go ahead and rush this guy. Try to take him out as quick as you can. Get the death blow. And then grapple out of here. Find somewhere to grapple. So grapple up. Now we're going to come over here. We can get a jumping death blow on one guy down here. So do that. There's going to be another one in here. Somehow I hit that guy. That's hilarious. I hit that guy through the wall. That's really funny. Alright, take him out. Watch out, the boss can hit you through the wall. So that is something. Run up here. There's going to be a lizard. We can take him out real quick. There's going to be another one up here too, so let's take him out too. And now we can go ahead and head back and get the stealth kill on this mini boss and then just fight him. Once again, it's a really easy boss. Oh my god. Okay, he's seen me through the wall. You could probably cheese him like that. Maybe just figure out a way to hit him through the wall. That could potentially work. Okay, do not see me, man. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just going to fight him. But normally you can just get a jumping death blow on him. But yeah, he's like completely bugged out for me. That's crazy, man. Never seen that before. Alright. He does have a mix-up. So here comes the sweep. Knee him in the face. But watch out for his mix-up. He will do that probably against me. But sometimes during his combo, he will do the sweep. So just be ready for that. There it is. Knee him in the face. And now he should do his combo again. Alright. He's probably going to do his sweep again too. Yeah, he is. Anytime he backs up like that, that's the sweep. And there you go. Very easy boss with the self-kill or without it. And he's going to give us some items. Now we can grab all the items in this room. Let's pick up this. And there's going to be 2 more in here. So let's pick this up. And we can pick this up as well. Alright, so now we can get out of here. And there's going to be a bunch of dogs coming up. Now we're going to YOLO the dogs just to have some fun with it. But I'll show you what you want to do. So basically just run all the way up to the top here. And once we get to the top, there's no enemies. We already took them out, so we don't have to worry about that. The dogs are going to be below us. So I'm going to drop down, and then I'm going to throw a firecracker, and I'm going to try to do a whirlwind slash to get all of the dogs at once. This should be fun. Be careful not to accidentally death blow with the whirlwind slash. That will potentially happen, like that, for example. But it's fine. Take out that doggy. Take out the lizard. And I think that's everything. Yes, it is. So that's a fun way of taking out all those dogs. Now we can go ahead and just leave this area. So let's go ahead and just come back over this way. Now this part is going to be tricky because stealth is kind of hard here. But what we're going to do is we are going to jump up here. Okay. And mess that up, obviously. But now let's go ahead and climb up. Now there's going to be an enemy up here. You don't have to fight this guy, but I'm going to. So, in fact, you might want to fight him. Remember, with this guy, he has a hat. Hit him once, and then use your axe, and you should be able to get the death blow on him, because he's going to try to block you. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to head back over here and climb up here. Okay. Now, we're going to look and see where the enemies are. I do not see them right now. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to hop on down, and now we're going to go back. Sometimes there might be an enemy up there that we can get right away with a stealth kill. That's why I did that. Now we're going to come over this way, kind of look around. Okay, there are enemies. I can see them. Okay, so they're going that direction now. So let's quickly get this enemy with a stealth kill, and then we can drop down behind that whole group there and start taking them out. So now there's grass below us. Let's jump into the grass. Come up behind the big guy. He's the important one. We definitely want to get him. The other guys won't be too annoying, but they do throw crap at us. So if they do throw the crap at us, just try to avoid it. Dodge away from that. Same here. If it hits you, it will knock you down. It's quite annoying. Take this guy out. And that should do it for all the enemies in this area. And now we can go ahead and pick this up. That's the only item here. And now we can go ahead and climb on up. So this part should be fairly easy. We're going to wait for one guy to walk up the steps. Once he walks up the steps, oh, he's going down right now. But we're going to have to wait for him. Once he walks up the steps, we'll just rush him and then we'll take out the other guy. So that's what we're going to do. He always goes up and down the steps. There he goes. All right, so we're going to rush him now. Take him out. And then rush the other guy. Watch out for the crap on the ground that he throws. And now just take him out real quick. Now run over here and hug the wall here. And wait for this guy to approach. God, he's ugly. Look at that. And we can take him out with a stealth kill. And now there's going to be an item over here that we can grab. So let's drop on down. We can grab this item right here. And now, what I recommend doing here is just running for it. We will be killing these guys, but not from this angle. We're going to kill them from another angle because those guys are OP. So just run and then open the door. You're going to get iframes, so you will not take any damage from this. So go ahead and open up the door. You can, I guess, get a midair death blow on them. I've never done that before, but they do jump up in the air a lot, so that's probably an option. But I always like taking these guys out with stealth. So go ahead and get the idol, and now we can rest here. Now there is a guy in here we can talk to, and this is the guy that will give you the note. If he gives you the note, then that means you came here at the right time. If you progress the story, though, he's not going to give you the note, and he might not even be here. So he is going to give me the note. Remember, if he doesn't give you the note and you want to do the secret ending, you're going to have to go back to the temple grounds, and then you're going to have to dive underneath the pool to get the note. All right, run over here, pick up the item, pick up this item as well. Avoid the enemies. Don't even bother with them. Run this way, and now we're going to go ahead and jump up, and we can pick up this item over here, and now we can grapple over here to the right, jump down, pick up the item. Now we need to grapple back to where we were. So grapple up, grapple over here. Now this item can be annoying to grab. Aim for the hand from this angle and then just jump again. And you should be able to get it no problem. It took me like 10 minutes to get that item on my first playthrough. It was really annoying. Now there's going to be an item over here, so just run over here, pick up the item, avoid the enemies. Now these enemies will alert another enemy to our location, but it's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal at all. So that guy over there, we're going to wait for him to turn around, and he will eventually do that. We don't want to rush him because he'll see us. So just chill here for a moment. Wait for him to calm down. There we go. They're starting to calm down. Alright, so now we can go and get him. So rush him. Now you can potentially get him before he goes over here. But if you get him over here, that's actually not a bad thing. It's kind of a good thing, to be quite honest. This might be kind of bad, though, where he's at. So keep that in mind. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to kind of walk up a little bit, throw a shard, and then run away. Run away, get behind the wall. Now what you really want, if possible, is to have one of these guys de-aggro early so he will go back, and then the other guy will go ahead and come over to us. That's what we want to happen. Now if that doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world, but we will see how this works out because this body's over here, so I might actually back up a little bit because I do not want them to come over here. Okay, so now they're going to go ahead and back up. But see, they're going to be together. If they're together, if we get a stealth kill on one of them, then the other one's going to know we're there. So we don't want that. Now from behind the wall, you can lock on, throw another shard at them. And this time, they might actually see the body. In fact, they probably will. So I'm going to back up a little bit. So what's going to happen is one of them should de-aggro before the other one does. Okay. Yeah, they see the body. Hopefully they do not see me. Okay, one already de-aggroed. That's what we wanted, remember. We wanted one to de-aggro before the other one did, and we were able to do that with the shards. So now this guy's de-aggroing, and he's walking away. Get off the wall, get him. And now the other guy won't know that we did that, and we can actually go and get him. Hey, buddy. So that's how you can easily stealth kill these guys. Like I said, one of the options is to throw the shard, and then potentially only one of the guys will come over to us. But if they both come over to us like that, if you throw a second shard, normally one will de-aggro before the other. So now we're going to come over here. There's going to be several annoying enemies in here. So the first guy is going to be this dude. Take him out real quick. There's going to be a lot of centipedes in here. That's the real problem. They're annoying. So I'm just going to attack this guy quickly. Watch out for the fire. That's the big thing. The fire is so annoying with these guys. There's going to be two more coming up. So let's rush them. Hit them with the whirlwind. Take them out. Now let me collect my loot. Thank you very much. And let me also put my potions back on. I mean my healing gourds. I have such a bad habit of that. Took some damage there from the fall. Now this guy, we can actually stealth kill him if we just jump up. So just jump up and you can get a stealth kill on him, no problem. Do not go that way though. That's going to take us right back to where we were. So let's go over this way, drop down. There's going to be more centipede dudes over here. I think there's like 3 of them. Pick up the item. And now we can keep going. So get ready for the centipede dudes because they're going to be like up here, I believe. So hop on up, rush them. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to whirlwind, but it's fine. I think there's one alive still. Watch out for his firewall. Alright, take him out. And now we can keep going. Remember this guy is actually important for later. I don't know if that's a statue or what that's supposed to be. It's creepy, that's all I know. But if you're going for the secret ending, we will have to come back through this area again. So let's come up here now, and we're going to open up this door here. And this is going to be a text for leveling up. The main thing with this skill tree is that you're going to get a lot of passive perks to help you get drop rates. So it's going to let you get items and also more money. So that's nice, but it's not like crucial or anything. Watch out for the lizards. Take them out real quick. And now we can go ahead and grapple across. And then we can grapple again. And there we go. There's an item right here. Let's pick this up. And we are officially done with this area. When we come back here, we can immediately fight a boss, which is really cool. But yeah, that's going to pretty much do it for this entire area. Alrighty guys, well now it's time to finally fight this boss. I've been saving him just because I know that he can be difficult for a new player. There is a new cheese strategy for him. I recently seen it. It's crazy. Every couple days there's a new cheese strategy for some boss. And the cheese strategy is pretty hilarious, but we're going to be fighting him legit. The thing is that I will show you how to do the cheese. I've never done it before, so that is something, but I can show you how to do it because I've seen it. And it does make the fight a lot easier if you can do it right. But I don't want to do that. I want to just fight him legit and teach you how to fight this guy legit. So we're going to go back to the dojo and we are going to finally fight this boss. Alrighty guys, well, I went ahead and took a quick break and then I actually went and farmed some money as well. So I actually got some points I can spend right now. So let me go ahead and do that first. The first thing I'm going to do is just grab all of these points from the second tree. I do want to make my way over to Living Force. So that's something I do want to get, which means I have to get these two as well. But I also did get a bunch of new prosthetic tools. So this is something I was able to get. All of these prosthetic tools. Really, really nice. Now, I don't want to spoil this fight, or at least I don't want to spoil who it is. So if you want to catch up to this point, go ahead and do that. And then you can resume the video once you know who it is. But I'm about to tell you who it is right now. So if you don't want to be spoiled, go ahead and click off the video right now. The guy we're about to fight is the guy from the beginning of the game, the one who chopped our arm off. Now it's time for some revenge. Now this fight is going to be a lot different than that fight. It's kind of similar. There's going to be some things that are the same, but there's going to be a lot of new things. Now I'm going to break this down. He's going to have 3 stages. That's what's going to make this hard for a new player, is that you're going to have to go through 3 health bars with this guy. Now the first stage is actually fairly easy out of all of them because it's really predictable. The main thing that he's going to do is he's going to attack us and we're going to attack him. You want to be attacking him as much as possible. Now he's going to be deflecting us. Whenever he deflects us, he's going to attack us. We're going to teabag a doom him. He's going to have a combo, and it's going to be kind of like a Ren, where he'll hit us with the first 2 hits of the combo. We can go ahead and teabag a doom that. Now what we can actually do though is whenever he's going for his combo, we can go ahead and back up, or well, backstep. And if we backstep, then he will miss his entire combo. You have the option to run up for the final hit and go ahead and teabag a doom that, or you can just throw out a firecracker and that's going to stun him and we can get a free hit. So that's an option that we have, and that's something I say to do just because if you try to deflect the entire combo, he might break your posture, so keep that in mind. He's also going to have a bow. Now the bow is really annoying, but it is kind of easy to know when it's coming because he's going to backstep. Whenever he backsteps, he's probably going to go for the bow. If we smack him with our sword, it's going to knock him out of it, which is really nice. But if you feel like you cannot hit him, then just go ahead and block. Just block the entire thing and you should be safe. Besides that, the main thing he's going to be doing is he's going to be jumping in the air and coming down with his sword. Now, whenever he does that, we need to try to teabag a doom to deflect that. If we can, then he's always going to follow that up with a thrusting attack in stage 1. So know that, and because you know that, just dodge forward and you will Makuri counter, guaranteed every single time. Now besides that, he's also going to have a random thrust attack, which is kind of dangerous because whenever he throws it out, you need to try to watch for it, and then you need to try to Makuri counter that. And he's also going to have a random sweep attack. Now that one's kind of rare, you're probably not going to see that, but the thrust attack, you might see that random thrust attack be thrown out, so just be warned about that. In stage 2, it's pretty much all the same. The only real difference is that whenever he goes up for his slam attack with his sword when he comes down at us, instead of just doing the thrust attack, he can now actually do a sweep attack. So you have to watch out for that. You kind of want to watch him to see what he's doing. If you see the sweep, jump up, knee him in the face. If you see the thrust, dodge forward, and you'll Makuri counter. Now the final part of the fight, he's going to have lightning. And that's really dangerous. Now the main thing is as long as you can jump, you will not take any damage from the lightning. But if you actually can jump up and hit R1 and you do it right, then you will reverse the lightning. If you can do that, the final stage is a complete joke. Now the final thing about the final stage is that what he will do is whenever he jumps up in the air and he comes down with his sword, he will now have 3 different things he can do. He can do the thrust, he can do the sweep, or he might just do a random attack. So you really have to watch it because if he does the random attack, we need to teabag a doom that. And if he does the thrust, we need to dodge forward. If he does the sweep, we need to jump up in the air and knee him in the face. So let's go ahead and now attempt this fight. Remember, there is a cheese option. I will be talking about it after I beat him, but I'm going to be calling things out to try to help you understand this fight. I guess I missed these items in here, but it's whatever. Okay, remember, the firecracker is useful for this fight, so we're going to try to use it whenever we can. But let's go ahead and jump up, and let's do this. Alrighty guys, I'm going to pause it real quick. I forgot about something. He's always going to try to shoot us in the beginning, so what we can do is actually run behind him and get a free hit. You can use Enchimanji on him, or even the axe, but I'm just going to smack him. Now, if you are struggling, let's say you die in phase 1 and you feel like you're going to die, you can always quit out. This is a great way to actually just practice against the boss so that you can get better at it and not die. Alright, let's do this. Lock on, run behind him, smack him. Now we're just going to keep smacking him until he deflects us like he did. Now when he deflects us, we try to deflect him. If he backsteps like that, what he just did, he's going to try to go for the bow. Now when he does that, we need to try to deflect that, dodge forward to do that. Watch out, this is going to be his combo. I don't have really enough room to back away, so I'm just going to eat it. Okay. Smack him, wait for this move, dodge forward. That's going to be phase 1. Now in phase 2, he's going to mix that up. Remember that. Here comes his combo. I don't really have enough room again to back away, so I'm just going to eat it. Okay. Now I can go ahead and smack him. Alright, deflect him. Oh, wow, that was close. But yeah, you have to watch him to see what he's doing. Watch out for the bow. Okay, anytime he backs up like that, he's going to be going for it. Watch him. That's going to be a sweep. Now we can attack him. Okay, watch out. Now I can back up. Back away from him. That might have been way too far. But it wasn't. We got a free hit on him. Watch out. That's going to be the bow. I'm just going to block it. Alright, now we can smack him. Watch out. That's going to be a thrust. And that's going to be phase 2 of the fight. Alrighty guys, I need to pause it because to start phase 3, he's always going to do a thrust and he's going to come right at us. Wait about a half of a second, dodge forward, Makiri counter, and then attack him. And we're going to pretty much do the same thing we've been doing, attacking and then deflecting. But remember, whenever he comes down with his sword, when he jumps in the air and comes down with the sword, he now will have a triple mix-up. So you really have to watch him. It could be a thrust, it could be a sweep, or it could be a normal attack, which we can teabag a doom. But if we do that, he's going to follow that up with a thrusting attack. And that one's a little bit delayed, so you're going to want to wait about a half of a second on that. Also, he will have a random thrusting attack, a random sweep attack, so watch out for all that. But the biggest thing is whenever he jumps in the air, we jump in the air. Now, if we can time it right and we hit R1, we can reflect the lightning back at him. But that is something that might not happen. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's do this. Lock on. He comes. We dodge forward. Now we attack him. Okay, he's doing that. That's a sweep attack, which I kind of messed up, but whatever. Just attack him. Anytime he goes for that, watch out. Alright, that was a thrust. I waited a second just to see what it was. Okay, that's lightning. Dodge up in the air. Watch out. That's a thrust. So that was random. Watch out. Okay, that's a sweep. Jump on him. Attack him. Here's going to be his combo. I'm just going to eat it, honestly. And there you go. GG, bro. Easy peasy Japanesey. I shouldn't say that because, honestly, for a new player, this fight is pretty hard. Now, we're going to get some stuff here. We're going to get his memory, which is amazing, just to give us that attack boost. And we're also going to get a new thing, which is going to be a ninjutsu power, which is awesome. Alrighty, I guess I can talk about the cheese now. So what you want to do is, if you remember, when the fight starts, you can run right past him and he'll miss his bow. Well, you run over here to this corner, right by this door, and then you want to turn around to watch him. When he comes at you, you want to jump, and then kind of jump to get him stuck in this corner. Now, he's going to try to attack you, and all you have to do is literally just attack the wall like this, and you'll just keep hitting him non-stop for both phase 1 and phase 2. You still have to fight him in phase 3, but this can literally stun lock him to death, which is hilarious. Now we can actually go and talk to Emma. We can pretty much do a lot of dialogue here. There's a ton, so we have to talk to all these people like a bunch of different times. Talk to her. We can come down here and now talk to the kid. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to have to talk to him 5 times pretty much. He's going to ask us a question as well. Now, depending on, actually, it doesn't really matter here, but depending on the ending, you have two options. But I'm going to just say help because I'm going to break it anyway. Okay, apparently I have to say obey. All right, you have to say that. And now he's going to convince us, I guess. I don't remember exactly how this works. Since I can't hear him talk, I don't even know what he's saying. Okay, there we go. All right, so he's going to give us that. Now we are going to go ahead and talk to him again. Remember, we have to talk to him like 5 freaking times. I'm jumping because I'm skipping the dialogue. That's why that's happening, if you're curious. I'm tapping the button so fast. Okay, I think maybe we have to interact with this thing. Yeah, I think we might. I just know that we have to talk to this kid a bunch of times. So let's talk to him again. And he needs to walk over to the window. That's the big thing. Once he walks over there, now we're done. All right, so what you need to do, and this is pretty funny because this is something that I was stuck on my first playthrough for a long time, is open the window, and what we're going to do is just walk out here, make a right, and come over here. Now, this is a room that we already been to, and there is items, but we already got them. So we need to go and talk to this guy now. So he's not there because the kid. Oh my god, I have to talk to the kid again. Seriously. That's the thing. You have to talk to the kid until he repeats himself for the most part. I can't tell that though. Okay, let's talk to the kid again. Okay, kid, tell me what to do. All right. I'm going to talk to him one more time just to be safe. You know, you never know. Okay. That should be good enough, I hope. Now we can go ahead and come down here and walk over here and go into this room. Like I said, we've been here before, but now this guy's going to be here. And I completely messed that up. There he is. Now we can talk to him. We need to ask him a question. So just go ahead and skip all this. And now, okay, wow, there's a lot. But yeah, we need to ask him about that. We can also give him sake to get like lore and dialogue and stuff. Okay, here we go. Let me ask him about that. And I think that's it. That is it. All right, so now we can return to the kid once we got that out of the way. So there's enemies like in the other room, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird that those enemies are there, although he's there. In fact, I think you can maybe even get those enemies to come up there where he's at, which would be crazy. All right, so come in here, and now we can actually mess around with this stuff. Just look at this, okay? Now we can go and talk to the kid. All right, tell him what we learned. He's going to give us, like, certain things now, because he's trying to tell us, like, what to do to progress the game. We can actually show him this. This was from Lady Butterfly. And that's going to give us another resurrection power, so that's great. And, all right, he's talking now. Let's ask him about the flower. Awesome. And now let's ask him about the stone. We already have the stone. You get that after the corrupt monk. So, in fact, I'm probably telling him right now I have the stone. So, that's good. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we can leave him. Okay, I don't know what this is. Yes, I did. I don't know exactly what that means. Okay. Now, let's talk to Emma. I think we might have to talk to her. I don't remember. But right there, we got the gun fort key, which is important. There was the door that was locked. Now we can go that way. So that's going to be our next area. Actually, it's not, but it's going to be soon. Now we can go ahead and talk to her. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, well, we're going to leave this alone for now just because I'm so confused on, like, what to do. But I'm pretty sure we're good in terms of progressing the story and stuff. So, what we're going to do is go to this idol, use our memory before we forget. Let's use that. I almost forgot that, which would have been awful. Now we can travel, and we are going to go back to the temple, actually. We're going to go to the main hall. And now we can immediately go and fight this other boss. So that's what we're going to do now. Alrighty guys, now one thing you might notice is that the guy that was here who gave me the note is no longer here. So if he's not here for you and you haven't gotten the note, you can always go back to the temple grounds and then dive in that one pool, and then at the bottom you should be able to find the note there. That is if you want to try to get the secret ending. Now, when it comes to these monkeys we're about to fight, they all will have different attributes. The one in the purple robes will be able to see us from far away. The one in the orange robes will be able to alert the other monkeys. The one in the green robes will be able to hear us from far away. And then the final one, which is a blank panel, will be an invisible monkey, which is absolutely the easiest one because all we have to do is just turn around and smack them right away, and that's that. Now, the strategy I'm about to show is by far the easiest and most consistent strategy to take out all the monkeys. The only thing is we will have to use a sugar to go invisible to really make this work right. Now, if you do not use the sugar before going into the fight, the orange monkey has a chance of spotting you right away. And we do not want that to happen. So we're going to use the sugar before we go into the fight. And it should make this very easy. If you follow my strategy, this will be a complete cakewalk. If you mess this up though, it can be very annoying. Use the sugar, and now let's go and take out the monkeys. Alrighty, they're going to give us an item. We will not need that item. Go ahead and turn around immediately and smack. That's going to be the invisible monkey. Now grapple up here to the right. The orange monkey is in front of us. We can just rush behind him, take him out with a death blow. Now go in this direction because we want to approach the purple monkey from this direction. That way when the purple monkey will see us, he will run in this direction. So he's going to see us. He's going to run away. We're going to chase him. Watch out for the ghost monkeys. Now go ahead and drop down to the steps. Run up the steps. Now get ready to grapple up. Once you get to the top here, get ready to attack them immediately. Once you hit these guys, that's pretty much it. There's nothing they can do. Now do a running sprint jump to run backwards. Okay, watch out for the ghost monkeys. Do that because you can actually fall off and take some damage to gravity, and that can mess you up. Grapple back to this roof. Now run over here and get ready to jump off and then grapple to this spot. The green monkey's right there. Now he might see us, he might not. If he sees you, that's fine. Just get ready to smack him or get the stealth kill. But that's pretty much it. Easy peasy Japanesey. Alrighty, well, we're about to get the memory, and also we're going to get a new ninjutsu move, which is actually a really cool one. We can actually use this to access a couple secret areas. So let's go ahead and put that on right away. And now we can go ahead and go to the idol. Now, I guess this is kind of a spoiler, so if you want to catch up to this point, go ahead. But we are going to do a couple things. I'm actually going to work on getting the secret ending now. So if this is something you want to do, go for it. Either way, I would recommend actually doing a little bit of this because you can get a pretty awesome healing item if you actually go ahead and do the first step. If you don't want the secret ending, just do not do anything else. But if we actually come over this way, we can go ahead and open up this secret path. And also there was an item behind the house, obviously. But let's go ahead and open up the shortcut. This is just a shortcut. It's not a secret path. This is back to the main hall. So now we can actually go from the main hall down here if we like. But now let's go and talk to this girl. And it should be a cutscene, so I'm going to skip that. And for the most part, you're not going to probably know what's going on here. So don't worry about the spoiler too much. Alright, so let's go in and talk to her. Alrighty, so we just got the Mortal Blade. And that's that for her for now. But now what we can do is talk to her, and she's going to give us rice. Now, rice is a pretty awesome healing item. It's going to give us health regeneration, kind of like a pellet, but even better. But we will only ever have one at a time. And if we actually come back to her, we can get more. So that's something we can do. But what I'm going to do right now is eat it. Just get rid of it right away. Now, there are some old ladies, and these old ladies are going to request rice from you. If you give them rice, they're going to give you secrets on things you can do. Now, the reality is I'm going to show you guys how to access the secret areas, so don't worry about that if you don't want to actually talk to the ladies and give them the rice. But it is an option. So now that we have gotten the rice and we have ate the rice, we can now leave. I'm going to fast travel away. I'm actually going to come here because it's really far away, and this should work. But I'm going to fast travel here, and then I'm going to fast travel back. So I will see you guys in a moment. Alrighty guys, well I'm going to go and get more rice now. She should give it to me if you fast travel away and then come back. I actually completely forgot. I was actually supposed to give her this. This is important. This is that note I was talking about. So give her the note. Okay, now I might have messed this up, honestly, but let's get more rice from her now. And here's the deal about this. This can be a little bit buggy at times, so it could bug out on you. I'll call it out when it might bug out, but you might have to do this for a while if it does bug out. If not, I believe you have to do it like 3 times. You got to get the rice, you have to get rid of the rice, or at least get it out of your inventory, either consume it or give it to an old lady if you like. Now we can fast travel away. So I'm going to cut this ahead until she gets sick, because you want to keep doing this until she is sick, and then I will tell you what you need to do after that. Alrighty guys, well, she should be sick now. You can tell because, I mean, look at her. Now what we're gonna need is a fruit. If you do not have these fruits for some reason, you can actually buy them from a merchant that will be located here. So find the merchant here. I showed him in one of the episodes, and go ahead and buy the fruits that you need. Now let's go and talk to her, and we will give her a fruit to heal her. Now here's the deal. Let me try to figure out how to talk to her. I guess she's talking maybe? I don't know what's happening. Anyway, this is where it might bug out, because she's supposed to give you rice for the little boy. And if she does, then we're done with this part. If not, we're going to have to repeat this until she finally will give us the rice for the little boy. So let's see what will happen here. So now she is going to give us rice. And I think she gave us the rice for the kid. So now we can actually go back and give him that rice. Remember, this is for the secret ending, but here's the deal. I would recommend doing this regardless, because you can get a pretty awesome healing item from this little boy. So let's go and now talk to him. So let's fast travel back, and I will see you guys in a moment. Alrighty, so let's go and talk to the little boy now. And I think we're going to tell him about the mortal blade, that we got it. Every time you get one of these items that he wants, that's going to happen. But we actually gave him the rice. That's great. Now he is going to reward us with a rice ball that we can get from him. I'm going to talk to him again. And I think that there should be an option. Or at least, I think if we rest, he's going to move. So let's see here. Let's actually run over here. And now we can just rest at the idol. And he should move, actually. Let's see if he does. He did move. Okay, perfect. So now, we go and talk to him. And he's going to give us a rice ball, which is a crazy good healing item. You can use these in a boss battle, and oh my god, this will just give you so much health back. Now he's going to want us to eat it in front of him right now. So we're going to get 2 of these. So it's up to you if you want to eat it or not. But here's the deal. If you eat it later on, it's perfectly okay. You don't have to eat it in front of him. I'm actually going to eat one in front of him just because. The main point is that you're supposed to eat one at some point. You don't have to do it in front of them, but you do have to eat one at some point. Now, I'm going to go back to the girl, and I'm going to go and talk to her and tell him that I actually gave the boy the rice. Alrighty guys, well I'm back. I've already talked to the girl, but what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to talk to the girl and tell her that you gave the boy the rice, and he made a rice ball out of it, and you ate it, and it was delicious. And now we have to leave again. At least I think we need to leave again. I'm not exactly sure. Let's rest first and see what happens. Okay, if you rest, she's going to move. So now she's gone. Where did she go? Well, we are going to go over here, and this is going to take us back to the boss battle area, and we'll find her here. Alrighty, so she's going to be sitting over here, and if we talk to her, she's going to tell us about what she wants to do. Now, this is what you need to do for the secret ending. So if you don't want to do this, you don't have to. But like I said, I would get the rice ball just because it's a great healing item. So talk to her, and she's going to tell us what she needs. I think she's going to actually tell us about this monk that we're supposed to go and find. So I'm just skipping. I'm going to double check, or at least be careful. I'm going to talk to her again. Okay, so now we can actually go and do this thing with this monk, because I did point him out before. So let's go ahead and head back, and I will see you guys in a moment. Alrighty, so to get to the monk, we can actually get there from this location. All we have to do is just go back to the main hall, and for the most part, I'm just going to run past all the enemies. Somebody did leave a comment, which was something that I didn't actually realize when it comes to certain enemies. Some of the enemies I knew for a fact you could do this, but I didn't realize with these one guys you could. Pretty much any enemy that is like low to the ground, if you jump, you can do an instant death blow on them. I know that you can do that with the lizards. At least I knew that. But when it comes to these guys who like to crawl and throw fire, I did not know that. So I'm gonna actually try that. Let's just see. Jump. Okay. Yeah, that works. I see. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Okay, there you go. Let's try it on this guy. Okay. That's really nice. Okay, so that's a little strategy, guys. If you want to take those guys out like that, you can. Just jump. That works. So now we're going to head over here. I will actually fight these ones over here because this, like, monk statue or whatever this is supposed to be. I keep calling it the monk, but I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to be. But let's go ahead and climb up. And we will take these guys out real quick by jumping on them. Such a cool strategy. You do have to be like right up on him though to make that work. Okay, I'm just swinging away on this guy. Okay, so jump up. Okay, I messed that up, but whatever. It worked. He's a goner now. And right here, this is what you need. And now we can actually go back and talk to the girl. So I'm just going to use the idol and I will see you guys in a moment. Now, one important note, I'm pretty sure you might have to eat the rice ball before you can actually trigger any of this. So if you're trying to save it for like a boss battle or something, keep that in mind. I could be wrong on that. You might be able to just come back here and talk to the girl and tell the girl that you gave the boy the rice. I'm not exactly sure, but just to be safe, I would say you might want to use the rice ball if you want to do this now. If not, you have plenty of time to do this. So now we can talk to the girl. She's back in her location and we can give her that note. And she's going to tell us what she wants to do pretty much at this point. Okay, let me be careful here and talk to her again. Okay, so I think we are good. And now we can actually do the things she wants. So pretty much what she wants us to do is to collect a couple things. But to actually get these things, we're going to have to go to secret areas to get them. So I'm going to be showing that in the next episode. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. I really hope that you have enjoyed it and that this has helped. If it has, will you please like the video for me? Be sure to subscribe. And I really do hope that everyone has a very nice day. And peace out.